Sheldon. I'm going to be your safari driver for today. If you look over your heads, you're going to see an animal spotting guide. It's going to help you locate all the animals we're about to see today on the safari. You might not see all of them, but we usually have pretty good luck. Now I want to ask you to all remain seated at all times. Do not lean out of the trucks. As it's going to be a really bumpy ride. Now, the Harambe Wildlife Reserve was established in 1971 to help protect the animals you're about to see today. Just waiting for the cart to take off. Now, we're about to enter the little Ituri forest. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled, because the animals we're about to see have really good camouflage. They blend in really well to their environment. If you see any animals on either sides, you're welcome to let us know. So right here on the left, you're going to see a couple of bongos, also known as the ghosts of the forest, right between the bushes over there. We call it ghosts of the forest because of their blending capabilities. If you notice, the horns on their heads are tilted slightly backwards to help them run through the brush, not getting caught in it. On the right side, we have parable copies. Markings on their legs resemble that of the zebras. They're closer relatives to the giraffe. Here on the left we have female greater kudu. The males are the ones that have the horns. We're coming up on a watering hole, which usually means rare animals like the black rhino. Let's see if we can spot one today. Now, Sally, the black rhino, has been hunted nearly to extinction for its horns. Today, there's less than 5,000, left in the wild world. Now we're heading to the Safi River. You might catch a glimpse of some hippos. Baby hippo can weigh around 85 pounds, whereas a male adult can tilt the scales at around 5,500 pounds. They feed on around 150 pounds of vegetation a day and hold their breath for 5 to 8 minutes underwater. They're known as the river horse, and they are close relatives to the whales, pigs, and the cows. Take a look to the right, you might see some. Not another watering hole up in front. Over on the far back right side. folks. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a couple of hippos right over here on the left side, so get those cameras ready. On this island on the left, we see some pink-backed pelicans. The feathers on their back turn pink during mating season, and they build their nests on top of trees to help protect them from predators. I'm gonna make a quick stop right over here. Make sure we're all sitting down, please. Now we're about to cross a little rickety bridge, but we gotta be very careful because under this rickety bridge there are very big Nile crocodiles. You look to the left and under you. Nile crocodile can grow up to 20 feet in length. Their powerful jaws can exert up to 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. We're heading out of Safi River and into the savannah. We're going to go into a completely different ecosystem, catch a glimpse of different animals. Speaking of different, we're heading up to an ancient baobab tree. That huge trunk collects water that helps it survive those long dry seasons, up to 9 months. Right now we're heading into my favorite part of the reserve, Serengeti grasslands. It stretches across 100 miles across East Africa. It's known as superhighway for millions of migrating animals, such as the wildebeest, which we might catch a glimpse of through the safari. Now this is the wild Africa that we are trying so hard to conserve. Now over there on the right side, through those trees, we're going to see a Patterson eland. They can grow up to 6 feet at shoulder height, weigh around 2,000 pounds. Here on the right, on the grass line, you see a couple of springbucks. When threatened, springbucks can spring up in the air 10 to 11.5 feet, repeatedly, helping them escape. Now, these grasslands are taken care of by the animals. The elephants work as bulldozers, taking down trees. Giraffes feeding off the foliage, the canopies, how the light come through, help the grass grow. Feeding our zebras and other smaller animals. Warthogs act as trimmers, trimming around the edges. In a well-balanced ecosystem, all the animals get food and everyone's happy. Now these large mounds you see around us, they are termite mounds. When they bake in the hot African sun, they can become as hard as concrete, and the elephants use them as scratching posts. When they're worn down, gazelles use them as lookout posts for predators such as lion that hide in the grass. We might get a closer look at those springbucks on the right. And right between these trees on the right, we're going to see That Patterson eland we're talking about. Yep. Now over to the right at the far end, we see a couple of Ankoli cattle and some giraffes. They look like Maasai giraffes. The Ankoli cattle is the only domesticated animal we have at the reserve. Those huge horns are filled with blood vessels, and those horns help them cool down as the blood runs through those horns. We also see a water buck. Looks like we have Maasai giraffe right over here on the right side. Get those cameras ready. You see in those trees right over there, we have a reticulated giraffe. Now, unlike the Maasai giraffe, the reticulated giraffe has a bigger pattern set. Reticulated meaning net in Latin. Here we have the Maasai giraffe. You notice the patterns are a little more jagged. Yes. Alright folks, we're heading into Monkey Point. It's got its name because a troop of mandrills actually decided to make their home here. Might catch a glimpse of them right now. We're also headed into elephant territory. If you look on the right side, we're going to catch the elephants. And on the left side, we're going to see the mandrills. Unfortunately, for the elephant, the humans are the biggest threat. They have been hunted down for the ivory in their tusks. Secondly, the loss of habitat is also a great danger for them. Today, the interaction between humans and elephants has become greater and greater, making it very dangerous both for the animal and the human beings. Looks like there's another rickety bridge up in front. Let's make sure we're all sitting down, holding tight. This one looks pretty bad. Go slowly through here. Oh, it sounds pretty bad. I think we're good. Nope, nope, nope. Lean right, lean right. That was close. Let's get off. Let's get off. Let's roll. Everybody all right? Good. Now you see those markings on the right in the clay? Usually means elephants around. Certainly, there they are. Right to the left. Now here at the reserve, our scientists are studying the way elephants communicate to help better understand them and to find new ways to help them survive. Try to listen to some good music for a while. Give you good photo opportunities for the elephants. Now if you notice, those elephants have mud and dust on their backs is because their skin is actually really sensitive and it acts like sunblock, so they don't get sunburned. If you're ever in the beach, throw some sand on your back, you'll be fine. Now on the right side, we're going to catch some wildebeest. Wildebeest coming from the Afrikaans word wild beast because of their menacing faces. Here we have a couple more elephants on the left side, so get those cameras ready. That's how you know it's a real elephant, guys.
Yes, that's for sure.
Here on the left side, we're going to see greater flamingos. If you notice, those smaller ones are actually white. They turn pink as they grow because of the high keratin diet they have. Their legs actually becoming the last part to turn pink because of the density of them. I see a couple of mud pits right in front, which usually means white rhinos. Yep, if you look right over there on the left side, see a little pair of white rhinos. Sadly, the white rhino has also been hunted nearly to extinction. If you notice that large horn on its nose, poachers that are very, very well paid hunt them down and sell those horns on the black market for a huge profit. They have sophisticated ways of locating these animals and hunting them down, which have greatly reduced their numbers. We're going to get a closer look up here in front. Let's make a quick stop right here. Pretty cool, right? Over on the left, in the back, you're going to see some cheetahs. The cheetah is the fastest land animal in the world, reaching up to 60 miles an hour, and it uses its large tail as a rotor to help it keep balance while running. We're headed to a covey, which lions use as lookout posts and as their homes. See if we can spot one today. Keep your eyes peeled. Now the lion, the male lion actually rests up to 20 hours a day, while the female lion is the one who actually does all the hunting. If you look on the right side, you can see a pair of Banto buck. They're nearly extinct in the wild. You can only find them in private reserves such as this. So it looks like we have no lions today. But I do see a couple birds on the ground up here, which means we might have some warthogs running around. There's one right there on that burrow on the left side. Now the warthog is the largest burrowing animal. There's one right under the tree also. They also take other animals' burrows and make them their own. On the left side on the floor you might see a couple of ostrich eggs. Each egg can weigh up to 3 pounds. On the right side, you might see some ostrich. It's the largest bird. It is a flightless bird, so it can run up to 40 miles an hour. They're entering Addax territory. Sadly, the Addax is the next animal on the extinct list. There's less than 15,000 left in the world. These animals are special because they actually do not drink water, mostly. They actually receive the water from the vegetation that they eat. Alright folks, there's a lot of things you can do to help the animals that we've seen today on the safari. Donating to your local conservation fund would be a great way to start. Also, educating yourself and the young ones on the wildlife and ways to help them survive. If you want to see more exotic animals, you can visit our Pangani Forest Trail. You might find some silverback gorillas, naked mole rats, and other cool animals. You want to take a quick train ride up to our conservation station, Robert Fige's Planet Watch. They can also help you out, find new ways to help the animals we've seen today. Now it looks like we're headed to the end of our journey. It's been a pleasure. My name is Sheldon. Now here at Harambe, we would like to say goodbye. So we like to say Kwarini. Kwarini, everybody.
Kwarini. Thank you.